July 8th meeting of the Committee on City Services. I am Councilor Stan Moulton, Chair of the City Services, and I am presiding. And I am presiding at this meeting. Laura, please call the roll.
Sure. Councilor Moulton.
Here.
Councilor Labarge.
Here.
Councilor Dobbs.
Here.
And Councilor Rothenberg.
Here.
Thank you. This meeting is being audio and video recorded. Is there anyone here who wishes to offer public comment? Not seeing anyone, so we will go directly to, there are no minutes for us to review today, correct, Laura?
That's correct. Apologies.
Okay. That's all right. We will go then to the reappointments that were referred to us in June. First up are two planning board reappointments, and we have Director Mish is here today to answer any questions, if there are any, about either of these reappointments. We'll go through them individually. George. Councilor Rothenberg, we're still getting a lot of sound from you. If you could.
Oh dear.
If you could. Okay, thank you. George Kohout has served 2 stints on the planning board, a total of 14 years. He's currently chair of the planning board for about the past 4 years. When he was living in East Hampton, he also served on the East Hampton Conservation Commission. He is a retired electrician and obviously has experience in the construction trades and knowledge of building codes. George is also very active in the bicycling community in Northampton, an advocate for non-motorized transportation, is president of the Friends of Northampton Trails. And he is up for a new 3-year term. Any questions about
Nope.
Mr. Kohout? Okay, is there a motion?
I make a motion with a positive recommendation for George Kohout to be reappointed on the planning board to full city council.
Is there a second?
I would second that.
Thank you. Motion made by Councilor Labarge, seconded by Councilor Dobbs for a positive recommendation on the reappointment of George Kohout. Any discussion? Okay. Laura, roll call, please, on a positive recommendation.
Councilor Moulton.
Yes.
Councilor Labarge.
Yes.
Councilor Dobbs.
Yes.
And Councilor Rothenberg. To ask her to mute. I'm asking her to, I think I just asked her to.
Okay, good.
Abstain.
Okay, that passes 3 yes votes, 1 abstention. That will go to the council, presumably, for the meeting Thursday, July 11th. Next up, also reappointment to the planning board is Melissa Fowler. Melissa has served for 4 years on the planning board, previously a member of the Housing Partnership in Northampton. She is a self-employed construction project manager, has lots of experience, obviously, with the construction trades, building codes, accessibility. Her work also has allowed her to manage projects both for contractors and for property owners who are seeking to put a project together. So I believe she provides a balance of understanding from both of those perspectives, the kinds of needs that go into developments and the like. Any questions about Melissa Fowler? Is there a motion?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion with a positive recommendation for Melissa Fowler to be reappointed on the planning board to full city council.
I'll second that.
Okay. Motion made by Councilor Labarge, seconded by Councilor Dubs for a positive recommendation on Melissa Fowler. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please, Laura.
Counselor Labarge,
Yes.
Counselor Dobbs,
Yes.
Counselor Rothenberg,
Abstain.
and Counselor Moulton.
Yes. That passes with 3 yes votes for a positive recommendation and 1 abstention. So I want to thank Director Mish for being here, and so that your attendance is not entirely in vain. Director Mish, can I ask you one question about the planning board?
Absolutely.
Thank
Just a
you.
minute, honey.
So I just wanted to check in. Planning board, I believe, still has 1 vacancy. Is that right? We have recently we appointed Richard Baker,
Right.
and I think that there is still 1 associate member's vacancy. Is that correct?
There is one associate vacancy, however.
Speak
we-
louder.
Oh, sorry. Hold on just a second. Okay, is that better?
Better,
Yes.
thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that. We have one long, it's been a while. Yes, we have an associate member slot, but one of our long serving full members has just stepped off. So we actually still have 2 vacancies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is that? Who's just left, Carolyn?
David Whitehill.
David Whitehill has resigned.
Yes.
So that's created a vacancy that will have to be filled midterm. He was due to serve his term through next year.
right.
right, okay.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so but with these 2 reappointments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you've got between full and associate members, you've got a complement of 7 right now with two vacancies.
Right.
Okay,
Yep.
just to check in, like to see how we're doing on keeping boards and commissions up to up to full membership.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
Carolyn.
okay,
Thank you.
Carolyn.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up is
Whiting Street.
Whiting
Farm.
Street Fund Committee. And the reappointment is for Michael Shaughnessy. I want to take a couple of minutes just to explain, particularly to the newer counselors and to anybody else who may be listening, what the Whiting Street Fund Committee is. And I know Councilor Labarge is very also very knowledgeable about this, and she may want to add to what I say. It is the successor to the old Board of Almoners in Northampton. It was the Whiting Street Fund Committee was created in 2016 as an advisory committee to the mayor to distribute the income that is earned on the funds held in trust in accordance with the 1875 will of Whiting Street. He is another one of those benefactors to Northampton who left money, in this case, and I'm quoting now from his will, for the relief and comfort of the worthy poor of said towns and cities. He left money to 20 communities, actually, including Northampton. So it was intended to go to low-income residents of the city. And for many years, the Board of Almoners distributed the money, but they evaluated individual requests from people who were seeking to get some relief for their needs. But that had to be done in a public manner and really was not appropriate. So under the previous mayor, David Narkowitz, the change was made to this Whiting Street Fund Committee, which is an advisory group now. It's a 5-member committee, although only 3 of its slots are filled, and it advises the mayor on the distribution of the income from the principal. And that income ranges from 25,000 to about 45,000 for distribution. It's a very modest amount, but in recent years, that has supported food insecurity and homelessness. And the most recent distributions were to Friends of Hampshire County homeless individuals to create housing for people with disabilities, and to MANA for its community center at St. John's Episcopal Church. So that's just a bit of background on this committee. It's perhaps not as well known as other boards and commissions in Northampton, but it serves obviously an important advisory function to the mayor in reviewing which social service agencies are best positioned to use this money, and it's earmarked specifically for the sole purpose of providing direct financial assistance to low-income Northampton residents. That's just a bit of background, and Councilor Labarge, if you want to add anything to that,
I'm
please
trying
do.
to raise my hand.
Yes,
Do you see my hand all right, Stan?
I do
having a
see your
problem.
hand. Yeah, go ahead. No, I see your hand. Go ahead, Councilor
Okay.
Labarge.
I have to agree, Stan, with what you were stating. As a city councilor, believe me, I have helped people through the Whiting funds. You know, it's the Whiting Street Fund. I can't tell you how valuable it is. It is. And it's all confidential. I have helped some people in the city who were in dire need of help. They were right there. Everything is done privately, and they were able to find rental for several people that I had helped.
Thank
So-
you. Thank you, Councilor Labarge.
You're welcome.
So at any rate, this is it is a 5-member committee, and there are 3 members who have served since it was created. And one of them is Michael Shaughnessy, who also was a member of the former board of almoners. So he's got a real good perspective on needs and social service agencies in Northampton.
Yep.
So with that, seeking a motion.
Yes, I make a motion with a positive recommendation for Michael Shaughnessy to be reappointed on the Whiting Street Fund Committee to full city council.
Is there a second?
Yes, I would second that.
Okay. Motion made by Councilor Labarge, seconded by Councilor Dubs. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Laura, roll call, please.
Counselor Dobbs,
Yes.
Counselor Rothenberg,
Abstain?
okay, Counselor Moulton,
Yes,
and Counselor Labarge.
Yes,
that passes with 3 yes votes for a positive recommendation and 1 abstention, presumably going to the city council on Thursday. Next up is the Urban Forestry Commission, the reappointment of Jennifer Werner. The Urban Forestry Commission is a 7-member commission, which includes the tree warden to protect the city's public shade trees and to increase their number. Jennifer Werner has been a member of this commission for 8 years. She is also a volunteer for Tree Northampton to help plant trees. She has bachelor's and master's degrees in horticultural science and 40 years of experience in landscape, horticulture, and arboriculture. She has taught landscape design and management at vocational high schools and community colleges, including Westfield Vocational and Springfield Technical Community College. Any questions about Jennifer Werner's reappointment? Okay, is there a motion?
yep, I make a motion with a positive recommendation for Jennifer Warner to be reappointed on the Urban Forestry Commission to the full city council.
I will second that.
Okay, motion made by Councilor Labarge, seconded by Councilor Dubs. Is there any further discussion on Jennifer Werner's reappointment? Seeing and hearing none, Laura, roll call, please.
Counselor Rothenberg,
Abstain?
Counselor Moulton,
Yes,
Counselor Labarge,
Yes,
and Counselor Dobbs.
Yes.
Okay, that passes with 3 yes votes for a positive recommendation, 1 abstention, and we'll go to this council presumably on Thursday, July 11th. Okay, and then we have 2 reappointments to the Parks and Recreation Commission. First among them is Glenn Conley. He's been on the commission for 13 years. He has extensive experience as both a coach and administrator for youth sports in Northampton, former president of Northampton Little League, and he coached high school softball. And I have talked to Anne Marie Moggio, Director of Parks and Recreation, and she enthusiastically supports the reappointment of both Glenn Conley and Kristen Dardano. Any questions about Glenn Conley's reappointment?
Nope.
Okay, is there a motion?
yes, I will make a motion with a positive recommendation for Glenn Conley to be reappointed on the Parks and Recreation Commission.
Is there a
Uh,
second?
Yeah, I'll second that motion.
Okay, motion made by Councilor Labarge, seconded by Councilor Dobbs for a positive recommendation on Glenn Conley's reappointment to the Parks and Recreation Commission. Laura, is there any discussion? Seeing and hearing none, Laura, roll call, please.
Counselor Moulton,
Yes.
Counselor,
Sorry, I didn't, did you call my name?
No, Laura, what was that last call?
Counselor Labarge, I'm sorry,
Yes.
my screen froze. Okay. Counselor Dobbs
Yes.
and Counselor Rothenberg.
Abstain.
Okay, that passes with 3 yes votes for a positive recommendation, 1 abstention. That will also go to the city council presumably on Thursday. And finally, we have Kristen Dardano, also up for reappointment to the Parks and Recreation Commission, which she's been a member for about a decade. She is a physician at Bay State Health, brings consequently a perspective about athletics and youth sports in terms of the promoting health and wellness for children. She also has been a coach and organizer for youth field hockey and lacrosse, and is a strong advocate for girls in sports. Any questions about Kristen Dardano's reappointment? Is there a motion? Yes, Councilor Labarge.
Yes, everything you've said about Glenn Conley and also Kristen, they are unbelievable, very supportive with the community. They always have been. So I just wanted to let you know about that. They're very well known in the city.
Thank you, Councilor Labarge.
You're
Is
welcome.
there, would you like to make a motion?
Yes, I make a motion with a positive recommendation for Kristen Nardano to be reappointed on the Parks and Recreation Commission to full city council.
Is there a second?
Yes, I'll second that.
Okay, motion made by Councilor Labarge, seconded by Councilor Dobbs. Is there any further discussion on Kristen Dardano's reappointment to Parks and Recreation? Hearing and seeing none, Laura, roll call, please.
Counselor Labarge,
Yes,
Counselor Dobbs,
Yes.
Counselor Rothenberg,
Abstain.
and Counselor Moulton.
Yes. That passes with 3 yes votes for a positive recommendation, 1 abstention, and also will go to the council on Thursday, presumably for action. So that gets us up to date on all of the appointments of new personnel and reappointments that have come to city services through the first half of the year. And I will just give a report. We have considered 20 reappointments and 14 new appointments. So we've had a busy half year, and I appreciate all of the discussion or the consideration of all these candidates. And my understanding is I'm moving now into new business to consider our next meeting. My understanding is that we are going to get at least a couple of appointments to the zoning board. Is that correct, Laura?
Yes.
Will come our way on Thursday. So we will need to meet again in August. Our normal meeting date would be August 5th, the first Monday. Is that going to be a problem for any members of the committee?
I'm not gonna obligate right now. I'll say
Okay.
okay.
Yep.
Pretty sure that works for me.
Okay, Councilor Rothenberg, do you have any travel plans or vacation plans that would interfere with that date?
No, no.
Okay,
Okay.
will then-
Also-
yes, go
also,
go
I-
ahead, Councilor Labarge.
Yes, I did bring it up to you, Stan, in regards to the month of September. It's a holiday
Yes,
on the 2nd, and we need to look at changing that date.
yes, that is correct. And I think that would depend, Councilor Labarge, on whether we have any referrals that come to us at the August council meeting. If there's no referrals on August 15th, we can skip the September meeting, or we could have it later in the month. But I think we can wait until we see what we get August 15th.
Okay.
Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then we'll tentatively plan to meet again on August 5th. And thanks, everybody. We'll see you all Thursday evening.
Thank you.
Oh,
Bye.
okay, we need, no, we need a motion to adjourn.
Move to
Sorry.
adjourn.
Okay,
I'll second that.
okay, motion made by Councilor
Barry.
Labarge and
I've seconded
seconded by,
everything else, so.
yeah, Councilor Dubs is the seconder tonight. So no discussion of adjournment. Laura, roll call, please.
Okay. Counselor Dobbs,
Yes.
Counselor Rothenberg,
It seems like I should abstain, right? But I'll just say yes.
Counselor Moulton,
Yes.
and Counselor Labarge.
Yes.
Okay, we're we're adjourned at 5:33. Thank you, everybody.
Goodbye,
We'll
everybody.
see you Thursday evening.
Bye.